Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So when that Luka Doncic trade happened, one would say that the Dallas Mavericks were screwed over as Luka Doncic was their driver for success. With that being said, though, man, one trade can make or break a franchise. Like, you can look at your team one day and then wake up the next day and all of a sudden you don't got Luka Doncic on your team, right, man? And then your team, just your future is bleak and you're sad. And, well, yeah, Dallas Mavericks fans know about this, right, man? So for today's video, we are going to look forward into the 2026 or 2025-2026 NBA offseason and check out one trade that every single NBA team can make. Give me your best trade in the comment section below. Be sure to drop that link and subscribe if you're new to the channel, man. All right, I was going to have Baby Flakes on camera, but yeah, she wanted the boob more right now, bro. I understand that. That's not. I do understand that. Okay. Let's check out these trades here, bro. Okay, man. So, one trade every team should propose on the first day of the 2025 NBA offseason. Your phone might be blowing up then, so maybe not the first day, maybe within the first week. Give people some time to chill or something. Bleacher Report, come on, bro. Okay, so the first one we have is the Atlanta Hawks. And this is going to be a trade of Kevin Durantula for Ricochet, Okongwu, Terrence, and one pick. It's number one pick there in Ricochet. KD wasn't a number one pick, was he? Greg Oden. No, man, I like this for the Hawks. Yes, he's aging and everything, but, you have Trae Young, Kevin Durant, Trae Young for a season. I don't think that's going to win a championship. It's like Kevin Durant and Walmart, Steph Curry. And the Suns get a rebuild piece in Ricochet. Obviously, Okongwu's great too, bro. So, it's not a bad trade for Kevin Durant, though. For the Hawks, it's like, unless you think Ricochet is the franchise player, maybe you just go all in and try to get Trae Young some help right now, I guess. Only way I can think about it, maybe. Boston Celtics, Tobias Harris, Marcus Sasser. I'm not going to give Sasser away for free. And a pick for Drew Holiday, bro. Why would Detroit do this? We are not some bottom feeder anymore, bro. Okay, we are a championship contender, and you're going to give us Drew Holiday? We already have Ivy. We already have Malik. We got this Liddy Waters dude, bro, that can splash that thing better than Drew Holiday could ever dream of. And you want Sasser back too? Sasser is going to be a future, third string point guard for years to come, man. You don't just get him for free. Stupid trade, bro. The Celtics obviously yes. The Pistons say no, go home. Brooklyn Nets, Jabari Smith in Lockdale for Cam Johnson. I don't know why Houston does this. This is a bad trade. Not saying Cam Johnson's a bad player, but you don't trade Jabari Smith, aka Rashard Lewis, bro, with some driving abilities for basically Tobias Harris. That's what Johnson reminded me of, bro. Tobias Harris. Would you trade Jabari Smith for Tobias Harris? No, you wouldn't. It's like this dude was Cam was a free agent not too long ago. If Houston wanted him, they would have had him, bro. It's no, it's a stupid trade. I'm not impressed so far. We're only 3 in. Charlotte Hornets, DeAndre Ayton for Josh Green and Nurkic. I do like this trade. I didn't even know Nurkic was on Charlotte, to be honest. Why is he not playing, man? That team don't got no centers, bro. DeAndre, LaMelo finally getting his guy. He's finally getting his big guy. Maybe a little too late. And then Portland gets out of his contract, I guess. I don't even know what his contract's looking like these days. I'm sure it's not great. Yeah, you got Klingon also. Yeah, I like it. Josh Green, interesting player. Chicago Bulls, Rui Hachimura, Shake. Lakers get Vooch. The way the Laker fans talk about Rui, I don't think that's going to happen. But, overall, I don't mind it. I don't really got a lot to say about it. Lakers get their big guy, and, Rui Hachimura is a player to maybe, I'm going to say not build around, but maybe supplement the rebuild around. Cleveland Cavaliers, a pick for Okoro. What's going on? Okay, DeAndre. Okay, I have been liking Hunter on that team, but okay. So it says right here, Okoro 24 is perhaps the team's best perimeter defender and is shooting 39%. you don't really trade that type of guy for a second rounder, in my opinion, man. Like, you find room for him, you know? I mean, Hunter right there, you know, like, that's an injury-prone player. Like, what if he gets injured, you know? It's like you want a guy like a Coral Realm. Like, you can find room for him on the team. Ain't no problem, bro. Dallas Mavericks, Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt for Klay Thompson, Daniel Gafford. Lakers hang up the phone automatically. They already said, yo, listen up. Listen up, Harris. We already got your ass, bro. You ain't gonna give us a washed up Klay Thompson for Austin Reeves. Like, and they want Jared Vanderbilt out of that? I mean, Gafford, I think, would be a nice little lob threat, you know. Obviously, he has chemistry, too, with Luka, but that's way too much, bro. That's 2 starters for a part-time starter, bro. Like, hell no. And next year? No. Denver Nuggets, Dante for Peyton and Najee. I'll give you all a W, man. Sure, why not, bro? Okay, Denver can have Dante. That's fine. T-Wolves, do you mind? Once again, like, I look at these trades and I'm like, why does Minnesota do this outside of just like helping them out? Yeah, I don't like it. Detroit Pistons. Ooh. Oh. Detroit Pistons receive Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton for Jaden Ivey, Ron Holland, Beef Stew, so our heart and soul, Tobias, and a first-round top 10 protected pick, bro. Okay, well, I think right off the rip, like, Hamilton, we're going for Devin Booker, okay? It's going to be a Devin Booker trade. This is the type of trade package you do for Devin Booker, not a one-time all-star, bro. Okay? Like, I do like Lauri Markkanen and Colin Sexton. I would not mind them on the team. Like, Lauri Markkanen next to Duran, that's pretty elite. You got Cade, you know, kind of plays the similar pacing. And then Colin Sexton would have to be a backup. You know, he'd be our Manu Ginobili, essentially. I mean, it's just giving up a little bit too much. And it's like it's like we're finally good, you know? It's like, do I really want to take a risk on that for this trade? It's not a bad trade, but it's a risky trade. It's risky, but then again, Ivy broke his leg, so I mean, that's risky too. But I'd rather maybe go for Devin Booker. Golden State Warriors, Jakob for Moses and Buddy. It's a lot of offense. I mean, you're looking at a Jakob Draymond front court, bro. I don't know if Steph Curry can shoot him out of that one, man. I don't know. Just roll Kevon Looney. Okay, Kevon Looney's great. Or to get somebody else that doesn't like result in you having to like trade away 2 shooters, bro. You know? Yeah. 14 and 10 for a traditional type of center. I don't know, bro. I don't like it. Houston Rockets, reporting for duty. Stupid ass trade. I feel like I saw this one on Twitter already, bro. This is a horrible trade, bro. Why would the Houston Rockets ever do this, man? Kevin Durant is not all that in a bag of chips anymore, bro. Them chips is stale, bro. He cries a lot. If his situation's not absolutely ideal, he just goes, Twitter fingers, man. Like, the Rockets are here. KD's leaving. Like, no, you don't get to this point doing a rebuild the proper way and then blow it up because the Phoenix Suns were stupid, and thought Bradley Beal was part of a big 3. Stupid. Indiana Pacers. Cam Johnson for Jarace Walker, Nesmith, and Furby. I like it. I think Jarris needs, a chance to really be his, his Amari Stoudemire type of self, bro. And a team like Brooklyn, that's perfect to showcase that. I think Cam Johnson, he would just fit nicely. I like that fit. That's a good fit. Clippers, Kevin Durant for Kawhi. Cam. Okay. So you're going to tell me that James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie couldn't get it done. Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden couldn't get it done. But you mean to tell me at the age of 94 that Kevin Durant and the Beard are going to get it done? No. Lakers. Walker Kessler for Dalton Connect. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Dalton's actually kind of balling out lately. I feel bad for him, bro. He had to go back and, like, what an awkward work situation, man, getting traded. It's like, hey, can you help us win a championship now? I like this. Good fit. Yeah, Walker Kessler, he'd be a beast next to Luka, too, man. My goodness. Okay, Memphis Grizzlies. Keldon Johnson for Brandon and John. Feels weird when you don't say their last names. Yeah, you get, kind of a, small forward, power forward type in Keldon, run and gun, next to Edie. Would be interesting. Sure, I like it, man. I don't know if I like it for the Spurs. Okay, Miami Heat. Kevin Durant for Kel Ware, Scary Terry, a.k.a. the insurance frauder. Duncan. Okay, so the Suns get their good young player out of it, and they get some picks. I feel like they should have done this when they had Jimmy. Because at this point, okay, who's on Miami? Kevin Durant. It's too much of a challenge for him. It's too much of a challenge. Like, they got Tyler Hero. Bam, I mean, that's I don't know if I trust it. I guess you tell me, Suns fans, would you give up Kal-El in this case? So I want to hear from. I want to hear from Heat fans. I mean, okay, Bucks, Jalen Smith. I could have. He's on a team right now for Pat. I thought this dude was literally a free agent, man. I mean, if y'all want him that bad, I'm sure you can get him. T-Wolves. Kevin Durant for Jaden, Rob, Dante. I tend to be a pretty big... Well, I know I'm a Rob Dillingham fan. Oh, it's a three-way. Well, who's going to be their point guard, bro? Bradley Beal? You gonna bring him in? Who's gonna be their point guard? You're giving up Conley and Dillingham. There's no point guard to be found. It's impossible. 2K says no. Pelicans. Jabari, Weed, Tari for Zion. If I'm the Houston Rockets, I hang up that phone. Like, yeah, when Zion's playing nice, he's playing nice, man, but there's a lot of risk factor there, and I don't know. I'm not ready to give up on these guys yet, so I'm going to say no. New York, Dalt, Rui, Dorian for OG. I feel like New York says no to that. They brought him there for a reason. They're not ready to give up on him. That's a no. OKC Thunder, Lauri Markkanen for Topic, Sloppy Joe, Aaron Wiggins, Kenrich, Zhang. Whole bunch of picks. Okay, does that lineup work? Because you got Shea, you got J-Dub out there, you got Chet. I guess this man can play small forward too. Yeah, you know what? I like it. That's what the Thunder are here for, man. That's why they got all these picks, right? So they could trade for a guy like Lauri Markkanen. I like that, man. That's a good trade. Okay, Orlando Magic. Oh, here we go. Trae Young for every point guard they've ever drafted. Anthony Black, Cole Anthony, KCP. That's a bad trade for the Hawks. First round pick, top 5 protected via Denver. Bro, Jokic got about 10 more MVPs in him, man. Yeah, the Hawks would be ridiculous to do this trade. Makes no sense. Philly. Kuzma, Bobby, and Pat for Paul George, bro. Yo, Kuzma for George. Is this what's happening these days? Dare I say the Bucks would say no? I feel like at this point, Paul George is just the name of an NBA player. He's kind of going with the Danny Granger route, bro. Like, huh? I don't know, man. I think Kuzma deserved better than that to be traded. Phoenix Suns, Clay, PJ, Daniel, Max for Kevin Durant. I mean, it's kind of the same thought process what I said earlier with KD and James Harden, except this time it's with Kyrie. And they're also trading like all their depth. So it's gonna be Kyrie, Kevin Durant, and nobody else, which was basically him on the Nets, because James Harden was injured a lot. So yeah, Portland, Jovic, Terry for Jeremy. Yeah, that's a nice little trade there. Portland Trailblazers get themselves, a rebuild player, and Jeremy Grant goes to the Miami Heat. I like that. That's a good trade. Yeah, good one, man. Good job, BR. Kings. Andrew Gerace for DeMar. So DeMar going to the Pacers. No, because I want that ball in Tyrese's hand. And DeMar just, I mean, are the Kings going into a rebuild, I guess? 22 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. I don't know. Do y'all feel like he would fit next to, fit in that Indiana offense? I don't know, but I don't know if I like it. Spurs, beef stew for Keldon Johnson. Is Keldon averaging 5 blocks a game? Not that beef stew is, but he does it occasionally, bro. He gets some blocks every now and then, man. No. Nope. We got Tobias. We have Ron. We have Asar. We don't. No, this is a bad trade. It just, there's no point in Detroit doing this trade at all. Idiotic, you might say. Toronto Raptors, Dalton, Jared for Jakob. I feel like we've talked about this one already. Utah Jazz getting a whole bunch of stuff. The Heat getting Lauri Markkanen, Jordan. Why? No, bro. You don't go out and get good, third options on championship teams after you trade Jimmy Butler. You do that before. So y'all got to go through a proper rebuild now, man. That's how it works. That's how it works, bro. You don't just get trade for Lauri Markkanen. Washington Wizards. Zion's not going to Washington, bro. For who? For Marcus, Corey Kispert, Keyshawn, 2030? Come on now. Okay, guys, that's all we got for this video. What y'all think, man? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. And peace out, my friends. Devin Booker to Detroit, please.